I was sexually active tonight, and my body was experiencing tremors, and it felt good, and at the same time, it reminded me of the thought that I was releasing trauma from the past. I don't know if anyone else has ever experienced this. Another thing is I experience deja vu all the time, and it's vivid. It's not like I'm making shit up or like coincidences happen. I experience the same fucking situation all the time. By the same, I mean recurring. Like, happens once, happens again. I'm not saying it's like the same exact event, like a dramatic episode. It's like my friend will say something, a certain car will drive by, a certain color shirt will appear, and then I will have all of these thoughts presented with me of what I should do or what I think I could do to change the outcome, and I never do, no matter what I choose, whether I intervene, stay quiet, or anything, no matter what I do, it doesn't make a difference in the outcome because I've experienced it so many times. So I fell asleep, and I'm having this dream, and I'm in this place, and two of my friends are there, Vaughn and Cody, and we're hanging out, having fun, messing around with like, just chilling with a bunch of random people, but this one girl that I know, and we're with all of her friends, and then it turns out that they're all into killing each other, in the sense that they play this game where you have to outlast each other. And it scared the fuck out of me because I kept having deja vu in the dream up until that moment when they said that that's what the game was. Like, people had been threatening me with knives and stuff, and like, I thought it was a joke. And then I've already had this dream before as well. So having deja vu again and having these tremors before I fell asleep made it seem like I was there. And look at that pimple, or is it, or whatever, doesn't matter. So I'm experiencing this dream, and I'm going with it the way that it happened before, but I'm recognizing all these patterns. Many things happen. Like, there was a moment where we were in their house, and there was dishes everywhere. They were not very clean people, and so I volunteered to go do the dishes, and it was my escape route. I ended up, I held onto a knife the whole time. Someone put it down, like they put it into, like, up to my stomach, and I made them believe that I had to tell this one person that I was having deja vu and that I had to stay alive because I had not yet dealt with the anxiety that was inside of me. Like, I couldn't fight. So this girl and I are actually doing things, and for some reason, one of my teachers, he walks in and like gives me a thumbs up, and I just throw up the metal horns and immediately have a panic attack. I immediately have a panic attack, and I can't breathe, and I tell them I'm having a panic attack, and it's like, that's the initiation. That's when they say we're ready, and they begin like joking with me and coming at me and being like, hey, we're gonna play this game, and scared the living fuck out of me because I couldn't even breathe. I'm pretty sure I couldn't breathe in my sleep. I woke up with some sweat. So I feel like my body was experiencing what my brain was experiencing. So he goes, and everything happens, and more people come through, and she convinces me that I have to play this game because I'm at their house now. And I hate it. It's horrible. I still can't breathe. I'm still having this panic attack. I've only had one panic attack ever, but I do know what it feels like. And that is very important for me to understand. Like, the trauma that I'm going through and understanding in this actual real life. I'm really fucking scared of real life right now for the sheer fact that that dream felt like real life. Like people were trying to kill me. I'm shaking, so the camera's shaking, but hopefully it's okay. So we're playing this game, and my friend Vaughn and Cody show up. They weren't there before. They show up. And they don't know what's happening, but Cody knows that we have to get outside. And if you've ever heard of the movie The Dark Tower, the black guy with the mustache, he's also on The Office. I forgot his name in real life. He is there outside with a gun and like a trench coat, and there's another guy next to him, like an older white guy with a comb over, and he's I want to say it's the guy from not Lethal Weapon. What's the comedy version of Lethal Weapon? It's like Lethal Gun or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, we're outside because I broke out and I got out, and Vaughn followed me, and Cody was still inside. Cody gets out. We have guns and everything, and we're fighting these people, and it turns out they were fake guns. Like, people were just getting each other out, but I thought I was straight up fucking murdering people, and it scared the shit out of me that I had to do that. I was blasting people away with a shotgun, and I felt so guilty for doing such a thing. There's a lot more details that go into the dialogue that led up to the fighting beginning, but honestly, I was so fucking scared the whole time. It was kind of hard to pay attention. Fast forward, and there's one guy who's taking it too serious, and he goes, "It's next round." I won the round, by the way. I'm a badass. I won the fucking round. And then we all recuperate back in the living room. We're like, oh, okay, that was like kind of fun or whatever. Like, yeah, they're fake guns. And then this guy's like, but I have a real gun. And this shit gets fucking real. And for some reason, I'm taken away. And the teacher, not the same one that showed up earlier, the teacher who sexually assaulted me when I was 16 years old is there. And it's me and him and my friend who went through the situation with me. This has not been hard to talk about in a long time. I've been extremely honest about so much of my life. And this dream felt like real life, and it fucked me up. And so, for some reason, we're like on a car hood, like cruising around the town, looking in the house, and I can see in the house, and everyone's in there just kind of hanging out. But we're sitting there, and it's a genuine conversation. There's no hate, there's no biasy, there's nothing that gets in the way of us just talking. And for some reason, we're talking about sexual things with him again. Like we did. Like we did. The night that everything happened and he assaulted me. And I just asked him, I said, Bates, why did you do that to us? I didn't have tears in my eyes. I asked him with confidence. And I never got an answer. And it was funny because when I asked, I like started to go off and kind of describe like why I was asking. And Luke, my friend, he's like, yeah, like, why did you do all that? And he's, oh, I get it, guys, you know, I don't think this is offensive, you know, I'm gonna tell you. Whether I just forgot what he said in the dream or what, maybe it's because I really I still don't know what the fuck was running through that man's head that made him do that to two people that he said he loved, let alone his students. And
Cry setting or something like that, or like a, yeah, it'd be like a Far Cry or like a Fallout game, where it's kind of like a wasteland, but the road is like, it's got like big wooden posts of fences on the side, like not huge, but like thick ones, thick square ones that are on the side of the road on either side, and it's like this beat up road, and I'm like taken back, and that dude who was serious about killing people, he's like coming after me specifically, like up at, like when I talked about the dialogue being like kind of wishy-washy in my head, that girl that I was with, she like kept leaving the room, and I was always so worried about where she was, and I was like, I have to explain to her that I'm having a panic attack, and also that I'm too anxious to be able to fight. Like I can't do this. I literally, like, my stomach was too tight and my breathing was too shallow, and he didn't give a fuck. You know, he's gonna kill me. So he's chasing me down, what seems like specifically with a vendetta or some shit, because I like won the last match. And I go out to a parking garage because I'm trying to leave. I'm like in a different area. I'm in like downtown Des Moines now. And I had brought a bunch of clothes, and I dropped. I'm talking about, these are actual clothes in my house that I can't find. It's a red sock with like the traditional dress plaid, and it's like a navy blue plaid. Can't find that sock, and I found it on the ground. There was a couple other socks, because you know you're always missing more socks. And there was a towel. I think it was just a blue towel. And it's funny because no matter how many of the clothes I picked up, I couldn't pick them up. They just kept falling out of my arms. And it kept getting like wedged in between. Like there was like a curb in the middle, like a median, and then like the, you know, the parking ground where people actually park their cars. And I kept like dropping it over there, and I just like kept fumbling and picking it up, and I could not hold on to it. And it wasn't very many items, but it's like it kept just expanding and growing, and I was picking up more and more shit and not dealing with getting the fuck out of there. I was worried about clothes. And there was this guy there. I don't know why, but I trusted him. I didn't give a shit. I was like, I'm picking my stuff up. I don't have to worry about this guy stabbing me in the back or anything. Like the whole time that this dialogue section was happening in the beginning of the house, before the fight, before the war or battle thing, I was constantly worried about who was around, because I could just tell who wanted to actually fucking kill me. God damn it, someone's alarm's going off. Anyways, end of the dream. There's at the end of the dream, there's this guy comes back to the parking garage and like destroys it. And my aunt Sheila is there to pick me up, and she supported me so much through all this shit. And that girl's in the car with her, like convinced her, like, hey, this isn't a game anymore. Like, we're actually gonna get fucking killed. And so the guy's like destroying the parking garage. He's got like a giant fucking robot or something, and it's like, I'm supposed to be found and I'm supposed to be killed. I don't know why. And we get out of there, and I seriously, I woke up, and I've never this fear, like I'm not even in reality right now. Like the lights could turn on and I could just be in a place that's ready to fucking kill me. And then I went to the bathroom and cried on the floor, and then I started this video. I don't know what this means. I don't know what it says about me or the trauma or the release of trauma, or what I believe is release of trauma, or at least presence of more bullshit that I'm gonna have to just deal with and work through. I've just wanted to speak out about this shit for so long, to the point where it was literally fucking killing me. It fucking kills me to not talk about the worst shit in my life, knowing that other people go through the same fucking shit. And this dream that I had is just, it's just a glimpse into the fear that my body holds, and the pain that I don't let out. I'm an extremely angry person. My counselor told me this years ago, and I couldn't believe her. If you met me, you'd be like, that's not that angry. And just recently, the teachers, I keep calling him teacher, he's not a fucking teacher, he's not a man, he's just a fucking predator, and he's getting out of prison on good terms. He was supposed to face over 60 years in prison for affecting 7 boys that came forward and countless others who didn't. Only 2 of us were able to make it through and finally press charges, and he got 2 years for each, and he's not even serving a full 2 years. It's like neither of us get full justice, and one of us doesn't get justice at all. And his suffering isn't justice at all. There's no suffering he could endure that would stop me from having these dreams and stop me from experiencing the fucking anger and pain that I have. And he was in the dream. He was there to not even give me an answer about why he did what he did. I've got a lot of big moves to make. I've got things to say, and I will say them. I don't care if they're offensive. I don't care if they hurt some people because their ears are fucking sensitive. Someone out there is going through, or has been through, or will go through the same trauma that I did. And if I can save them 4 or 5 years of the shit that I've had to go through just to be where I'm at, that's all I hope to do. I never hope to wake up and feel that way again, but I'm sure it's probably going to happen in the future. I'm not speaking power to it, I'm just being honest. And that's the shit that pisses me off the most, is that I'm just being honest. I don't know what exactly I have to do, or what exact words I have to say. I just know that I have to start talking about it more than I do, with more attention to the evil that takes the hearts of some men and turns them into fucking monsters that straight up haunt you in your dreams. not fall back asleep, and it's like 4:30 or something. I just don't know where my body's at. I'm extremely uncomfortable. At the end of that dream, for some reason, I was told I needed to trust her again and go to the basement. And I was like, fuck no, the last place I'm going is the goddamn basement. As someone who just played a game about killing me. And that's officially when I woke up and just broke the fuck down. If this makes any sense to a single person out there who is willing to listen to the 22 some minutes of what's happening, please tell me any question you have, any thought you have, because I just experienced a couple years of my actual life in a dream that led to me possibly dying and then facing the man who makes me want to fucking die. I mean, crying in a bathroom is one thing, but when you're with two of your best friends and you want to kill yourself, that's what I'm trying to prevent. That no other person has to come to that point where they want to fucking kill themselves because of what someone else did to them. Thanks for listening.